Okay, so here we are, super fancy. Let's get started. So I had chosen the Color Pop. You could see I mean, my eye circles, my under eye circles are just killing me. Like, some of my friends are just like, your circles, like, yeah, it's a little dark under there, but it's not crazy. But then I look in the mirror and I'm like, I look like I'm falling apart here. I am going to be trying the IMAN Cosmetics Color Correcting Illuminating Full Coverage Cream. I just like literally squirt this. Well, it's the first time I'm using it. Okay, I don't even know. Oh my God, if that's too much. I love the IMAN Cosmetics cream, CC cream. It's like my go-to. I like the way it smells. For a very long time, but it's pricey. I think it's $38. Look at my hair, guys. Okay, what do I think? I like it. I definitely feel like it's glowier. One pump is enough. And then the Uoma Beauty concealer, I am going to just pop right there and right there, maybe a tiny dab right there. So let's just blend this guy out. So how are you guys coping? My job just told us maybe a week or two ago that we are not going back into the office until at least the end of December. I do work for a pharmaceutical company, and we are working on some different drugs and stuff like that. I am going to bronze up with this buxom, and then I'll apply this blush. You know, we are working on some of these therapies to help with the vaccine, or actually vaccines, but also for people who already have gotten sick. So I am not a scientist, but I am the only person in my whole department who is not a scientist. I'm a project coordinator. So look at this, look at all these. Yeah, so you know, kind of hearing information sometimes before it's out on the news. And so right now the priority is to get the scientists back, and they are back in shifts and limited, and it's just so scary for them, you know. And obviously not all of them can even go back if they have autoimmune disorders or deficiencies, or if someone in their family does. That was my dog. The blush I am just going to put right on my cheeks. And then the Glam Glow highlighter, we'll go in with that next. Yeah, and it's just kind of scary, you know, and numbers are back on the rise, and it's just like, oh God. So I have ulcerative colitis. It's an autoimmune disorder, and I used to get flares 3 to 4 times a year. Not fun. Then I got pregnant with my daughter Ella, and I got a flare in my first trimester very early on, where I couldn't take the steroids to help with the inflammation. After that, I didn't get a flare until my first trimester with my son, and I got it later on in the first trimester, so I was able to get it under control quicker. But just absolute craziness, right? And all that to say, yeah, you know, so I'm trying to be really careful, because as a mom, I think all we do is worry about our families and we forget about ourselves, you know. And my husband keeps telling me, he's like, you need to be careful, like you can't get sick, and you know, like you have something wrong, you know, because like we're worrying about our parents because they're older. Our parents are not old by any means, they're still very young, but you know, they're over 60, and we worry about them. It's our job. I think I'm going to go in with the Persona palette and use this as like a brow bone later on. But in the meantime, I am going to pretty much use Mamacita in my crease, Bebe to like deepen the crease, and maybe Diamante in there. So yeah, you know, so I worry about my kids and my husband because of his job, and he's a first responder, and he's in touch with a lot of people, and it's scary, you know, and he has to remind me to take care of myself. He's like, you're crazy. What are you doing? So, and sure enough, I'm going through a flare now. So I am exhausted. I don't feel good. I feel very weak. My stomach hurts. I don't know, guys. It's just, it sucks. So I am on prednisone, which is a steroid, and it helps with the inflammation in my colon. And that's that. And I'm just bringing Bebe in this outer corner. Just kind of, I have my days, you know. Yesterday I was until noon, I was kind of out of commission, and it's really hard because when you have 2 toddlers, you can't be out of commission. Luckily my husband was off yesterday and today, but he's doing the yard, so you may hear some banging, you might hear some music in the background. And so he was with the kids in the morning, and then around 12 he went out to work on the yard. Now Diamante. But you know, again, as moms, we really need to make sure that we're focusing. And you know, I'm telling everybody, to my friends, like all my girlfriends, my mom, like, you need to take care of yourself. Don't forget about yourself. Well, I look crazy. But then do I listen? No. Just taking a clean brush and diffusing it a bit more. So I'm really trying, guys, to heed my own advice. I'm gonna go in with this Persona palette and take Humble, which is this shade right here, and just with a flat brush, you're gonna hear my husband start packing in sand. I'm going to just, oh, that was my own fault for not tapping it off. Just gonna brighten that up. I'm getting the water. My husband just told me I look like someone from the Hunger Games. I don't know if that's an insult or what, but with that said, I am going to do my liner and see if I can get some of these magnetic lashes on. So I'm just adding a little bit more blush here because for some reason I just feel like I always focus my blush here, but then I just feel like there's not enough color on my face. So just adding some extra color. So that is the final look, guys. My lips, I feel like, are a little too pink for this look. So what are you gonna do? Just blot it out. But that is kind of a more intense eye look than I normally do. I am getting better. With the magnetic lashes. I realized you do have to do a much thicker liner, which makes complete sense. Duh. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm really trying to record more and do different types of videos. So if you have any suggestions or things that you'd like to see down below, let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.